Uss Downes, DE-1070/FF-1070, was the 19th in the series of the Knox-class frigates. She was the third ship to be named for Commodore John Downes. The Knox-class design was derived from the Brooke-class frigate modified to extend range and without a long-range missile system. The ships had an overall length of 438 feet 133.5 meters, a beam of 47 feet 14.3 meters and a draft of 25 feet 7.6 meters. They displaced 4,066 long tons, 4,131 t, at full load. Their crew consisted of 13 officers and 211 enlisted men. The ships were equipped with one Westinghouse-geared steam turbine that drove the single propeller shaft. The turbine was designed to produce 35,000 shaft horsepower, 26,000 kilowatts, using steam provided by two CE boilers, to reach the design speed of 27 knots, 50 kilometers per hour, 31 miles per hour. The Knox-class had a range of 4,500 nautical miles, 8,300 kilometers, 5,200 miles, at a speed of 20 knots, 37 kilometers per hour, 23 miles per hour. The Knox-class ships were armed with a 5/54 caliber Mark 42 gun forward and a single 3/50 caliber gun aft. They mounted an 8-round ASROC launcher between the 5-inch, 127mm, gun in the bridge. Close-range anti-submarine defense was provided by two twin 12.75-inch, 324mm, Mk-32 torpedo tubes. The ships were equipped with a torpedo-carrying dash drone helicopter. Its telescoping hangar and landing pad were positioned amidships aft of the MAC. Beginning in the 1970s, the dash was replaced by a SH-2 Sprite Lamps helicopter and the hangar and landing deck were accordingly enlarged. Most ships also had the 3-inch, 76mm, gun replaced by an 8-cell BPDMS missile launcher in the early 1970s. Downes was featured on Season 1 Episode 4 of Simon & Simon titled A Recipe for Disaster directly after the opening credits. Episode aired on December 17, 1981. Downes's keel was laid September 5, 1968 by TAG Pacific Shipyards Corp., Seattle, Washington, and was christened on December 13, 1969 during launching by her sponsor Mrs. Philip L. Kelton, the great-granddaughter of the late Commodore John Downes. The ship was commissioned August 28, 1971. Downes performed anti-submarine warfare operations as a part of Destroyer Squadron 31, escort duty and naval diplomacy support, when necessary, for the Pacific Fleet. During RIMPAC 89, the ship rescued one of two crew members washed overboard due to heavy seas. Decommissioned on June 5, 1992, Downes was stricken from the Naval Vessel Register on January 11, 1995. Downes was disposed during fleet training in 2003 in some close to Mare Island during a SINKEX.